day, everyone. Welcome to the pilot episode of JPL Beyond Numbers. I am your host, Aliza Valmadrid, Vice President for Academics of JPIA NU Laguna. And I am beyond excited to be here with all of you today. Finally, I was able to say that introduction. Hello, everybody. This podcast is specially made for all BSc and BSAIS students out there, our future CPAs and financial wizards. Once again, hello sa inyo. So, to set the vibe, Christmas is truly in the air. Ramdam niyo na ba ang simoy ng Pasko? It's December. The holidays are fast approaching, and personally, I've been looking forward to this season since September. I can't explain actually kung bakit. Hindi ko rin alam talaga. Pero I've been telling my friends around September pa lang that I'm really excited sa parating na Pasko. And as we all know, di ba, as Filipinos, once the Burr months roll in, Christmas trees are up, lights are sparkling, and nagkalat na ang memes sa Facebook as Mr. Jose Marichan starts serenading us everywhere we go. Pero, alam nyo ba, there's really something about Christmas that really warms my heart. Especially seeing kids doing carolings outside, kahit nga hindi na masyadong kids. Even the not-so-kids ay mga makikita mo na nangangaroling. It reminds me of how resilient our Christmas spirit is. Because after everything we've been through, dumaan tayo sa pandemya, different challenges and uncertainties, still, our traditions remain alive, thriving in our hearts and homes. And I could say that's the beauty of being here in the Philippines. Hindi ba? Kasi dito, Christmas isn't just a season. It's a feeling, a celebration of hope and joy. So, how about you? How are you guys celebrated? How did you celebrate Christmas? Mga nakabalik na ba kayo galing sa probinsya nyo? Nakapag-shopping na ba ulit kayo ng gifts? At mga nakapag-family reunion na ba ang lahat? But, more importantly, how was your year? Kamusta ang taon nyo, guys? Kamusta ang 2024 nyo? I want you to take a moment to reflect. What did this year teach you? Because as for me, this year, 2024 has reminded me that no matter how busy we get, be it in our academics, our school life, or other many commitments, it is important to pause, to appreciate the little joys, and to celebrate how far we've come. And I hope I've learned this in a hard way. Na despite everything this life shows to us, because hindi naman talaga nawawala ang hardships. 'Di ba pagkatapos ng isa, parang mapapaisip na lang tayo na, bakit meron na agad? Because those are inevitable. But, guys, please, I hope you would learn how to take pause from time to time and give yourself your deserved break. Because remember, success isn't just about numbers or accomplishments. It's about finding meaning in the journey. Yeah, despite sa mga hinahabol nating deadlines, sa mga hinahabol nating goals, because I know each of us, mayroon tayong mga siniset na goals. And wag tayo masyadong focus. I mean, it's good that we have these goals na siniset natin. But aside from being focused to reach that goal, may we still live the present. Still cherish the moment of the present. Live in the moment, kumbaga nga. Speaking of busy, alam ko na marami sa atin ang laging nasa spotlight dahil sa mga courses natin. Especially BSA and BSAIS course. And ngayon, have you ever heard about these common lines about us? So, I've prepared here yung mga common lines na ako personally, it's being shown to me as a BSA student. Madalas ko itong naririnig talaga. So, we have first, kapag BSA and BSAIS student ka, matalino ka sa math. We also have add and minus lang naman ginagawa dyan. Next, pag BSA ka, marami kang magiging pera. Kasi, pirma-pirma lang yan. Ako, narinig ko yun even before, bago pumasok ng college, sinasabi nila na, oh, sige, kunin mo yung course na yan kasi marami kang magiging pera dyan. Isa ba kayo sa nabudol nun? And lastly, we also have mga magagaling sa pera. Kapag BSA or BSAIS student ka daw, magaling ka sa pera. Totoo nga ba itong mga ito? That's what we're gonna find out. Because today's topic is all about the common misconceptions about BSA and AIS students. Hashtag myth or hashtag fact. So, we're gonna break this down, yung mga common misconceptions about us, and see how much of it is real and how much is just, well, chismis. So, I've prepared here 10 myths. Babanggitin ko yung mga myths na yon. Then, I'm gonna give the corresponding fact or ano nga ba talaga yung totoo behind that myth about BSA and AIS students. So, let's start. Hindi ko alam bakit na-excite ako. Maybe because finally, I will be able na itama yung mga myths or common misconceptions about us. First, hashtag myth. Accounting students are geniuses. Sorry, nagloading yung utak ko doon. Again, hashtag myth. Accounting students are geniuses in math. The truth is, we're not math geniuses. We're problem solvers. Gusto ko yun ulitin. Again, we're not math geniuses. We're problem solvers. Accounting focuses more on logic, analysis, and patterns than advanced math. Yes, may halong addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, pero we do all this with precision and strategy. Next, for hashtag myth, we have add and subtract lang ginagawa dyan. The truth is, or the hashtag fact for this, is that accounting is a comprehensive field. We have auditing, taxation, management advisory services, financial reporting, and many more. So, it's more than just numbers. It's about interpreting them to tell a story. Moving on to our next myth, sabi, pag BSA ka, marami kang pera. Pirma ka lang. Ano nga ba ang totoo? Hashtag fact, becoming a CPA is a challenging journey. Yeah, it might be true na, of course, yung hard work mo, syempre, magbubunga naman talaga yan in the future. But success comes with effort, experience, and dedication. It is not instant riches. Hindi naman porket we're taking BSA, ibig sabihin, sure na talaga na marami tayong magiging pera. As I've said, success, it comes with effort, experience, and dedication. Moving forward, #myth, AIS students are only good with systems. Eto, papayag ba kayo doon, AIS students? Kasi ako, hindi. That's a very, very bluff. Because AIS students are well-versed in both accounting principles and technology, making them versatile and in-demand, especially in today's digital world. So, sa mga nagsasabi nun, tama na kayo mga akla. Next, #myth. Accountants just sit at desk all day. Sana nga ganun lang yun, di ba? But the fact is that accountants play diverse roles, from consultants to analysts to executives. Many even travel for audits and business meetings. So it's not true, guys, na kapag accountant ka, nakaupo ka lang all day. Nasa office mo lang ikaw all day. No, that's a myth. Next, #myth. BSA students don't have a social life. Excuse you. No, that's not true, guys. Kasi ako, personally, I believe it's about balance. Yes, our keyword is balance. Kung gaano kami kagaling, self-proclaimed no? Hindi, kung paano kami tinuturuan mag-balance sa aming accounting subjects. Also, na-apply namin yun in real life. While our course is very, 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 very demanding, a lot of us BSA students also excel in extracurriculars, leadership, and social circles. So, take me, guys, as an example. Kasi ako, I put effort na magampanan ko yung responsibility ko as BSA students. Magampanan ko yung mga dapat kong ipasa, mga dapat kong gawin, dapat kong aralin. I put effort to that. But beyond that, I believe na aside sa ating academic life, aside sa ating buhay inside our campus, equally important din na mabigyan nating value and time at halaga yung life natin outside the campus. As I've said, it's all about balance. Kasi it is also crucial or essential that we keep our outside life healthy. Yan, ako, I have a lot of friends na sila yung living testament, sila yung witnesses that a BSA students have healthy social circles. Yan, medyo na-trigger tayo doon. So, moving forward to our next myth. This is once again for our BSAIS students. Sabi, AIS is an easy course compared to BSA. Ito yung hindi ko maintindihan. Why we have to compare, guys. I hope this will put a stop to that because both courses are rigorous and require different skill sets. AIS focuses on integrating accounting with IT, a vital aspect of modern business. At the end of the day, guys, we have different skill sets, we have different capabilities, and we excel with different things. So, there's no need to compare. Please. Sana malinaw na that's just a myth. Okay? Next, #myth. CPAs only work in accounting firms. No, that's not true because CPAs work in diverse industries. Meron tayong mga CPA na makikita natin nagtatrabaho in banking, in government, and education, especially this is very evident sa different universities. Makakakita tayo ng maraming CPAs na professors din. And even as entrepreneurs. Next, #myths. I'm actually enjoying this. So, #myth. Accounting is boring. No guys, accounting is dynamic and very challenging. It involves first critical thinking, it also involves decision making, and it involves solving real-world business problems. At ngayon nyo sabihin, sa lahat ng sinabi kong yon, asan doon ang boring? And anyways, this is the last. #myth. Accounting students don't make mistakes. Sino ang nagsabi nito? But no guys, that's a bluff. Because, hindi lang applicable for BSA and BSARIA students. But every course, every college student is a human. We are human guys. And mistakes do happen. But it's how we learn and grow that truly matters. Even yung mga kilala natin na pinakamatatalino sa bawat course, guys, don't expect them na hindi sila magkamali. And kapag nagkamali sila, please don't put emphasis on that na parang, akala ko ba ang talino mo? Bakit ang dami mong mali? Bakit hindi mo to nakuha? Alam niyo mga ganon? Guys, no. Stop that. Because, once again, we're just humans. At the end of the day, we're just humans and we make mistakes. And that's fine. As I've said, it's about how we learn and grow that matters. And, yeah, that's it. I actually enjoyed this. And, I want you to take note on this. Accounting isn't just a subject. It's a language. Sabi nga, accounting is the language of business. And as future accountants, we're learning to translate numbers into stories that impact the world. So I hope that clear sa atin kung ano yung mga #myth and #fact. But that's not the end of this pilot episode because actually our pilot episode is divided into 2 parts. So this is just the part 1 guys. But ngayon pa lang, I want to thank you for tuning in to JPIA Beyond Numbers. And I hope that this episode part 1 gave you some laughs, insights, and maybe even some inspiration to continue your journey as a future accountant. And ito, pahabol, dahil nasa usapang #myth and #fact na din tayo, #myth. Ako lang ang nandito sa podcast na to. No guys, because #fact, I have a co-host. And that co-host, maybe kilala niyo na siya. And I'm very, very sure, no doubt, na magugustuhan niyo siya. And I'll be revealing my co-host soon. So, stay tuned for that. Ayan, may aabangan kayo. Meanwhile, I'll be putting a pause, a stop for this part 1. Remember, we're not just about numbers. We're about making an impact beyond them. So, see you guys on our part 2.
Good day everyone, it's a pleasure to be here with all of you. My name is Luis Jr. Abasia and I am the Physical Head for Physical Events under Academics Department. I am currently a 3rd year student pursuing Bachelor of Science in Accountancy and I am excited to share some tips and advice on navigating college life and making the most of this incredible journey.
And hi everyone, I'm Marinella Nadine Dator, currently the event head for online event that is under the academics department. I'm also a third year student now from the section BSA 221B, and we're here to give you tips and advice on not only acing your college journey, but also making sure you enjoy it.
Ayan! Hello and welcome Louie and Nats. Enough with the introductories, because right now, we're finally diving into it. As we all know, as you guys know, college life is a whole new world. It's a whole new journey, right? And looking back, what advice would you give to those just about to start their college journey?
One thing I'd say is don't be afraid to ask for help. College can be overwhelming, especially in the beginning, but trust me, you're never alone. There are always people around you like your classmates, professors, or even your seniors, who are more than willing to guide and support you. Me as an accountancy student, I know firsthand how challenging college can be. There are times when I feel like giving up, especially during exam seasons or deadlines. I've had sleepless nights studying for quizzes, finishing papers, or balancing academics requirements with extracurricular commitments. But through it all, I've learned that perseverance pays off. There's nothing more fulfilling than seeing your hard work bear fruit. Whether it's acing a difficult exam, presenting a well-prepared report, or even just realizing how much you've grown academically and personally. It's not easy, but every effort you put in will prepare you for greater things ahead. Always remember, challenges are just stepping stones to success, and with determination and support, you'll get to them.
For me naman, I truly agree with you, VP Ali. College life is truly a whole new world. I remember before, looking back at my freshman year, I have difficulty understanding the lessons, shifting from online class to face-to-face class, even meeting professionals in the field of accountancy, and especially taking exams that I am not used to. But what I can say is that despite all of the hardships, it's always partnered with excitement. And I believe that a lot of our listeners can relate to this because these challenges that we are experiencing can always lead to opportunities. And I can say that it is something that we should be excited to discover about. And with regards to the advice that I can give to those who are starting their journey in this program, I say that always be open to new experiences. Make your time in college worth it. Syempre, it is important to not stay on your comfort zone lang. Always try to explore because only in that way you can find where you are good at, which will lead you to learning more about yourself. Also, make time to do time management. Kasi for me, I have a sheet that tracks what I need to do for the whole week or even for the whole month. And it also has checklists. So whenever na nahihirapan ako pagsabayin lahat, I always try to focus on one task and then finish it to be able to start the new task. I also wanted you guys to try joining different organizations and attend to their events because it's a place where you'll be able to meet new people, share your experiences, and in order for you to have friends and connections. Because this can really build meaningful relationships, and of course, one thing more important is try to take care of yourself in a better way. Invest in eating healthy, trying to do physical activities para naman while you're studying, while you're doing your college journey, wala kang mamimit na sakit along the way. And lastly, siguro, yung last advice ko is that I'm sure everyone can relate and everyone can do this. It is to not be afraid of failing. Syempre, tao lang tayo and we all know that we are bound to fail. But what's important is recognizing na nagkamali ka, na alam mo sa sarili mo that you really have something to improve on pa. And by doing that, you must also try to not do the same mistake again. Because that's your reminder to yourself that you have learned and you have taken into account the lesson that it gives.
Thank you very much, guys, for that. And those are really great points. And personally, I agree to all that you guys have said. But I guess, is it my turn? It's my turn na, no, to answer the question. Ayan, siguro I have 3. For the first tip or advice is for those na papasok pa lang sa college, guys, don't just stick to your comfort zone. That's our keyword, comfort zone. I know na as you enter to a new journey, as you open a new chapter in your lives, normal na makaramdam tayo ng kaba, ng takot, and it's valid. That's part of it na at first, hesitant tayo. At first, andun yung fear natin na hala, kaya ko ba to? Kaya ko ba yan? But, again, don't just stick to your comfort zone. May you use this as an opportunity para mas ma-explore nyo yung sarili nyo, mas makilala nyo yung sarili nyo, na gulatin nyo yung sarili nyo, guys, na kaya ko pala to. Na akala ko nung una hindi ko siya kaya, pero yung totoo, eto, kinaya nyo, kinaya ko. You can, guys, join different organizations, attend events, and meet new people, because this kind of experiences are just as valuable as what you learn in class. And ako, I believe na there's a lot of things na hindi natuturo, na hindi natin matututunan inside our classroom. And, ayun, please, minsan lang tayo maging teenager. So, guys, live it. Enjoy every moment. And, diba, gaya ng madalas nating naririnig, mas importante na, at the end of the day, wala tayong i-regret. It's okay to try new things, try different things, as long as, ayun, alam mo na, nasa tama ka, of course. And yun, at least, at the end of the day, you know sa sarili mo na you won't regret anything. Yun naman yun. Next is always remember your why. Ako personally, pumasok ako sa course. I've took a course that hindi ko naman talaga gusto in the first place. Or it's not even in my want list. Diba, alam mo yun, during elementary days, high school days, tatanong ka, ano yung gusto mong course? And not even once, sinagot ko yung course ko na to. But, I would want to give this as an advice to remember your why. Why are you taking this course? Why are you working so hard? Ako, at first, it's very hard for me to answer those questions. And for those na ganun din, na hindi nyo pa alam yung sagot sa mga why na to, it's fine. Hindi nyo kailangan mag-alala if hindi nyo pa ito masagot, because you would find that during this journey, in this journey. And when you found those answers, wag niyo ipapakawalan. Panghawakan niyo yun. Because those purposes will keep you grounded and motivated, even during the tough times. So, ayun, always remember your why. Especially dun sa mga, eto talaga yung gusto nyong course. Ayun, panghawakan niyo yung whys niyo, because that would help you. That would always remind you why, bakit niyo to finish in the first place. Surround yourself with the right people. Go make friends. Yan, hanapin niyo yung mga taong makakasama niyo along the way. And make sure that those people are willing to be there with you, not only in the highs, but most especially during your lows. Because when you surround yourself with the right friends, those friends that will contribute to your growth, they will make this college journey more, or a lot tolerable. Kasi ako, kung wala yung mga friends that I have right now, baka matagal na akong sumuko sa course ko. But thanks to them, isa sila sa reason why I could still smile and laugh despite all the hardships na binabato ng college life. And that's actually one thing na lagi kong sinasabi kapag may nagtatanong sa akin, Ate Ali, ano pong advice nyo sa akin? Ayun, guys, find your people. Find your right people.
Exactly. And to the freshmen listening, don't stress too much about perfection. Mistakes are part of learning process, and what's more important is that you learn from them and keep moving forward.
I definitely agree with you, Louie. And a reminder to everyone, don't forget to enjoy the journey. College isn't just about grades. It's also about growth, friendships, and memories.
That's very right of you guys. And this is something na gusto kong maiwan sa utak ng ating viewers. College is not a sprint. I want you guys to see college not as a sprint, but as a marathon. Sabi nga, diba, sa kanta ng Bini, buhay ay di karera. Find your own pace. Pace yourself, learn, and grow with every step you take. What an insightful conversation that was. Thank you so much once again, Louie and Nad, for sharing your wisdom and experiences with us. And to our listeners out there, I hope you found these tips helpful as you navigate your own college journey. And before I wrap this up, I'd like to leave you one last reminder. This is still connected sa sinabi ko kanina. Diba? Sabi ko, I want you guys to see college as a marathon where you have your own pace. Hindi mo kailangang makihabol or hindi mo kailangang gayahin yung takbo ng iba. Because success isn't just about reaching the finish line. Yeah, gusto ko makita nyo yung college life nyo as a very, very long road where merong dulo. But I don't want you to think na all that matters is that finish line. No, success isn't about reaching the finish line. It's about the lessons and growth you gain along the way. I want you guys na as you take that road, gusto ko i-enjoy nyo yung moment. I-cherish nyo every moment. Ma-appreciate nyo yung process because dun sa process na yun, nandun lahat ng lessons, ng growth, and lahat ng people, dun yung mamimit yung mga taong tutulong sa'yo. And I believe that meron tayong mga people na mamimit natin that eventually will go because they already serve their purpose in our lives. Isa yun sa gusto kong i-emphasize. Huwag kayong manghihinayang if people do come and go. Ang gawin nyo or what you have to think is as long as you have these people by your side, i-cherish nyo every moment with them. And kapag they already serve that purpose sa buhay nyo and they go, it's not a big deal because you will meet pa a lot of people along the way. And yun, once again, enjoy the process. Isa yun sa lagi kong sinasabi sa friends ko na kasi we people, it's a human nature na nagtatanong tayo na bakit kailangan itong mangyari? Why? Bakit sa akin pa? Bakit lagi na lang ako? Ganun yung thinking natin sometimes. And ang lagi ko sinasabi sa kanila, what I look forward is yung makakausap ko sila in the future. And ang sasabihin na nila sa akin is, you know what, Ali? Alam ko na kung bakit kailangan yung mangyari. Na, kaya pala, pinarana sa akin yung mga ganong bagay. What I look forward is the moments na, alam ko na kung bakit yung kinailangan mangyari. Kaya pala, basta yung mga moments na like that na makikita mo na yung sagot sa bakit. The reasons why you have to go all through that. And yun, as you are taking that road to your success, guys, please, please, please enjoy the process. And now, a very little announcement. You can watch this podcast on our official JPIA NU Laguna social media platforms. For now, we have Facebook, Instagram, X, and YouTube. And soon, magkakaroon na din tayo ng Spotify account. We're still working on that. But now, make sure to follow, like, and subscribe to those social media platforms that I've mentioned. And we'd love to hear from you. Eto, please do answer this. What topics do you want us to cover in the next episode? You can drop your suggestions in the comments or you can send us direct message. We'll entertain that, guys. So that's it. Thank you so much once again for tuning into the pilot episode of JPIA Beyond Numbers. And on behalf of the whole JPIA NU Laguna family, we wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. May we end this year strong and start the next full of hope, love, and determination. This is Aliza Valmadrid, your Vice President for Academics, signing off for now. See you guys in our next episodes.